Hey, 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 hey. It's your boy, KQKC Boxing. Shout out to the LDBC. Yes, I missed this morning, and I tried to get on Trill Boxing Talk. Was late, which I thought they weren't coming on, but once they came on, I jumped off because I give respect when respect is due. So, I just want to run by a couple fights to you. You may agree with me, or maybe you won't agree with me. But I would like for you to go look at a couple of videos that I uploaded. One, Deontay Wilder, Anthony Joshua, and of course, Adrian Broner. Now, let's get busy and talk about Adrian Broner. Because you know what? He's an asshole. I'm sorry, but I gotta call it like I see it. Okay? We know his fight is coming on Saturday. And first of all, hey, congratulations to the UK people. They get a chance to see a fight for free. And I'm talking about this has been a long time coming. So, congratulations. And don't thank us, the LDBC, but thank PBC. Okay? Thank Al Heyman. Thank the United States. See, it's a big difference in boxing here and in boxing there. See, sometimes I used to feel sorry for the UK because Eddie Hearn had been hoodwinking you all, been bamboozling you all, been doing everything, you know. And yeah, y'all, hey, what's going on at Regis? Yeah, I'm gonna talk to you about that later. Very good, my brother. That's all I got to say. Well, I got more to say, but I will be talking to you about that. All right, that's at Regis 45. Get a chance, sub to my brothers and sisters. He is a fighter, soon to be turning pro. I don't know exactly when, but he's a top amateur, so give respect where respect is due. Okay? Remember, that's at Reacher 45. Check him out. What's going on, old shit? What's going on, man? I'm going to tell you, old shit, Friday is going to be some old shit. I'm going to tell you. Adrian Broner, I don't care what everyone says. I don't care he been in the house, put it that way, for the whole training camp. I don't care he cut off the world in training camp. He did the same shit before he fought. Oh, excuse me, he did the same bullshit. I'm sorry. That he did with Mikey Garcia. He went all up in the mountains and stretching and meditating and stretching and doing all this. Then he got his ass in there and froze. Gunshot. Wouldn't let his hands go. That's what the fuck he did. And Mikey, what he do? He just worked that jab, worked that jab, worked that jab. And you know what? Adrian Broner is one of those type of fighters where if you throw a combination, he freezes. You don't wait till a fighter gets, stop working the combination and piling up points on your ass. You fight with him. You know? If he's swinging, you punch with him. There's no taking no turns. No, you go first. No, you go first. No. Always be first. Always. No matter what. Always be first. Anyone would tell you that. The longer you wait, it's the longer you let your opponent think. Think what he can do to you. Think of what your next move will be. think about what he can do. It's called collecting that data. We remember when Floyd Mayweather, everybody always say, oh, Floyd Mayweather, he must be collecting that data. He collecting that data. The next thing you know, Floyd take over the fight, right? He collected that data. No. He had time to think. Because most of his opponents are already defeated because of his reputation, because his undefeated record. So why not take advantage of what he bringing? Then some guys, like Robert Guerrero, they try to be brave. They want to be the first one to beat Floyd Mayweather. They the one want the golden ticket to get rich. That's what they want. But guess what? They always seems to come up short. Now, there's a reason for that. And the reason is they try too hard. They try too hard to beat Floyd Mayweather. If they took their time, well, it's too late now, but if some of the fighters would have took their time and used their ring IQ, think, see what he's gonna bring to the table. Pretty much a filling out round, like they call it, the first round. Some people come out in the first round and just go berserk. That's how you get your first knockout in the first round, But Floyd always have time to think and see what the guy's bringing. So with the Robert Guerrero fight, what did he do? Robert Guerrero was trying his best to tear his head off. Why? Because he wanted to be the hero. He wanted to be the first Hispanic to beat Floyd the Great, Money Mayweather, But Floyd figured him out. Floyd said, you know what? I'm a duck. Because he's coming in there as a southpaw, just swinging. So I'm a duck and come around with my right. And you know what? It worked. He was hitting with lower rights all day long. That's right. And Robert Guerrero tried his best to get him against the ropes and try to hit him, hit him on the back, whatever. Referee said, look, you can't do that. Because you know why? Floyd got him pissed off. Just like Sugar Ray Leonard got Roberto Duran pissed off. Hell, Roberto Duran said, man, you know what? No mas. I fucking quit. I quit. Then Sugar Ray got Hamlin kind of pissed off. But, hey, that's how it goes. So, Adrian Broner, he has to be first. He has to up his rate of punches. Now, I'm not saying be Leo Santa Cruz and throw 120 punches per round, but he's going to have to do more than 20 punches per round, I'm telling you. Because when he fought Mikey Garcia, Robert Garcia told Mikey every time he went in that corner, keep your work rate up. All right? Keep your work rate up. Keep throwing punches. Keep your hands moving. Then you look at the statistics at the end. Then he overthrew punches more than Adrian Broner. I mean, like 200 something. What was you doing the whole fight, Adrian? Huh, AB? Huh, the can man? You weren't doing shit. I remember the second round in that fight. He said, oh, I got him now. Oh, I see something. I see something. And you know what? He ain't see shit. He didn't see nothing. Because the next round, Mikey was tagging that ass. Matter of fact, Mikey was walking him down with his hands down. Then Mike Stafford over there said, man, I thought you want this motherfucker. Oh, no. Come on. So that's why Pacquiao said, and Freddie Rose said the same thing. Adrian Broner is undisciplined. Adrian Broner can say what he wants, but Adrian Broner is undisciplined. You want to know what KQKC says? I said, you know what? We might be in for a surprise Saturday night. Oh, yeah. We might be in for a surprise Saturday night. Now, don't hold me to that now. Because Manny Pacquiao, he does look good. He look good for 41. Matter of fact, he looked younger than Adrian Broner. Now, I might be wrong, and but I know when me and my father used to go to, it's called the amphitheater here, to watch, the fight. You couldn't wear no beard. If you did wear a beard, it had to be a shadow. You can't, it had to be faded, put it that way. You couldn't wear no thick beard like Adrian Broner be wearing. I don't know if they consider that a cushion or what, but I know you cannot wear that. And that's the truth. You can't. So what would Adrian Broner do? Come in there clean, clean shaven, like I wear? I can't grow a beard. But Lord knows I tries. I'm gonna be 52 Friday. And I shave only 3 times a week. That's it. 3 times a week, and that's it. We just not hairy men. We lose our hair on top of our head. Shit. I wish you'd leave my top of my head and go to my face, but it won't. But hey, it is what it is, But I'm looking for the fight to surprise me Saturday. I am. I really am. Yes, sir. But you know what? Another thing. What you call? I'm sorry, I was reading something. Manny Pacquiao. He does give away a lot of money, and thanks to Al Heyman was able to fix that problem for Manny Pacquiao. Because see, if Manny Pacquiao would have stepped foot in the United States, he would have got arrested for tax evasion. So Al Heyman, who doesn't spend any money on anything extravagant, sure, what I hear, he has a nice home, but he's a billionaire and he doesn't spend money on things that he, jewelry, none of the shit that these young fighters spend it on. He's a mentor. He's a father figure. He's a man of pride. He's a man that makes things happen. I'm no fanboy, but I get credit where credit is due. Now, I was just listening to World Breaker Fighting, one of my LDBC brothers, and I'm going to tell you, Don King and Bar Am, they both was crooks. Sure, I understand. Don King, he's black, this and that, but he was the most biggest crook there ever was. In my book, sure, Bob Aaron, he got popped for writing a check to one of the governing bodies, $100,000. Yeah, he got popped, but he got spanked on the hand, and that was it. Now, Don King, he took advantage of young fighters like Mike Tyson. I remember Floyd Mayweather told this. He said that when he walked into Bar Aaron's office, he never seen that many zeros in his life because he's from the ghetto. He's from Michigan, straight from the ghetto, where his grandmama still lives. She refused to move. So he didn't care about going to get a lawyer to let him read it. He didn't care about looking over the contract. He just said, "Where do I sign?" And he took it. But then he regretted it. Why? Because he grew up into a man. You know what I mean? See, when you grow up into a man, you put away childish things. So that's what happened. He grew up. He said, wait a minute, Bob, why I can't get this and Oscar De La Hoya is getting this? And Bob's answer to that was, well, he been doing it longer. He's the star. He said, well, I'm undefeated, you know. Let me fight him, you know. Which his father was training Oscar De La Hoya at the time. So, as it always had been, Al Heyman to the rescue. Look, I tell you what, Floyd, I'll buy you out of your contract. All right? I'll be your advisor. You be your own boss. And guess what? Floyd did that. Bob Arum accepted that and more. So Floyd ended up being his own boss with a great advisor. And he did advise his ass to make a damn good deal with Showtime. See, you have to understand, Oscar De La Hoya, Mikey Garcia, Floyd Mayweather. It's something about Bob Arum that we ain't not privy to know. Yeah, we know he crooked. We know that. Don King crooked too. Because Mike Tyson, he wanted to tell it all. But certain things, he was pretty much, you know, could not say anything due to confidentiality clauses. But, oh yeah, I wish I was a fly on the wall on many conversations they had. But it is what it is. So, Manny Pacquiao, this is get back time now. This is get back time for abandoning him for Terrence Crawford. This is get back time. I thought for Freddie Rhodes, because Freddie Rhodes took Bob Arum's side when they kicked Pacquiao to the curb. And he had to go find a new trainer, a new manager. But Pacquiao is a good man. He's a Christian. So he accepted Freddie Rhodes. He accepted him to be his coach again since he stepped foot back in the United States. But he's different than me. Now, I'm old school. I would tell him where to fuck off. Seriously, I would. You know. So he signed with Al Heyman. And that was a good move. Why? Number one, he gonna make more money than he probably ever made. Number two, he got back at Bob Arum. Bob Arum can't stand Al Heyman. We know the comments he been making. Oh, he gonna mess up boxing. Oh, he's paying these guys an astronomical amount of money. Oh, where he's getting the money from? What? Look, why you care what he got in his pocket? Have you ever read one of his contracts online? He looks after his fighters. He's not a promoter. He's an advisor. You make the ultimate final decision what you want to do. He just gives you the best advice possible for your situation. And he get paid for it. Now, you can go fight for Bob Arum. You can go fight for the zone. But you still get a piece of your shit. Why? Because you're still under contract no matter where you go. So, both fighters, it's a do or die fight for both fighters come Friday night. Yes, it is. Adrian Broner, if he win or lose. Now, if he lose, hope he lose in good fashion. If you kind of understand that. If he lose by a close decision, okay, he got another life to live. He got another fight in him. But if he lose dramatically by not letting his hands go and by a knockout or by a stoppage or by way making Pacquiao look good, then you damn near a C-level fighter. So He's what I call a young vet. Adrian Broner is 28 years old. It's time for him to get his shit together. He should have been had it together. But I don't care what nobody says. Marcos Maidana. Most fighters, when they get knocked down, knocked out, they can take it. They get right back on the horse and ride it again. Not Adrian Broner. He got gunshot. Not Amir Iman, but Adrian Granados rocked that ass. And he told him like he wanted to fight Floyd Mayweather. Now, remember, he was under Don King at the time. Now, Amir Iman, he don't know what to do with himself now. See, a knockout and a knockdown, when you never been like that, when you always been on top, you never face adversity. That's when you know if you're a good fighter or not. Now, you still could be a good fighter with an L on your record. Trust me. Danny Garcia, I look at him. Sure, he got 2 losses. But Danny Garcia is a great fighter. He got a damn good left hook. He's a great fighter. He had an outstanding amateur career. But sometimes you win some and sometimes you lose some. That's just how the game goes. But I'm going to tell you this. 2019 will be enjoyable. Enjoyable. I'm going to get to the chat in a minute. The 2019 going to be an enjoyable year for fighting. I mean, we had Calvin Plant Sunday. Yeah, we finna have Adrian Broner and Manny Pacquiao. See, what's going to happen is Friday, Saturday, and Sunday nights are going to be fight nights now. Because everybody, I did it on one of my videos. I read the lineup and I read how all the promoters are scrambling, damn near clawing and fighting, trying to get dates for fighters. Oh, it's popping in the U.S., baby. In 2019, it's popping. Now, don't get me wrong. It might not be the fights we want to see, like Leo Santa Cruz and Gary Russell Jr. I don't think that's on the lineup. Terence Crawford and Earl Spence, they on the lineup. But like the fight we just seen, Ukazi and Plant, I had Plant losing, but it was a good fight. But we didn't think it was going to be that good, did we? No. At least I didn't. Kellen Plant, I'm sorry to say, but he fought like a brother. He fought like a black man. He was shaking. He was baking. He was holding the phone. He was doing everything right. Then Ukazi was overshooting his right. Just like Deontay Wilder did when he was fighting Tyson Fury. You know, he shot his right because both was trying to get the knockout, the quick knockout. You got to break your opponent down, especially if they slick boxers like Plant and Fury. Now, I have to admit, I never seen a 6'9", damn near 300-pound heavyweight move like Tyson Fury moved. You know, hey, I have to admit that. I have to admit that. What's going on, Eric Jenkins? What it do? What it do, bro? What it do? What it do? What's up, Scrapbook Boxing? What's up, Ancestral Rage? All right, Scrapbook Boxing. Very true, KQKC. I forgot what I said. Hey, salute Curtis Addison. Where you at, Curtis? Okay, let me go down up. So, okay. Oh, what's good, Curtis? Yeah, I just seen. Y'all, I just heard y'all. Okay. All right. Okay. Yeah, I missed my morning show this morning, so I say, hey, you know, one thing I do, I try to, you know, give my subscribers something for a day. That's my New Year's resolution. And that's what I've been doing. I've been tired, but you're going to get 4 videos and live streams from KQKC in 2019. Ain't missed a day yet. And Friday is my birthday, and I'm going to do it on my birthday also. So, again, now, let me go ahead and move on to Mikey Garcia and you know who, Earl Spence. Now, I did a video on Derrick James today. Derrick James said he will not, and I repeat, he will not get into no war or words with Robert Garcia. Robert Garcia said Mikey Garcia will knock him out. Okay, fine. Like Derrick James said, they're not in a rush. They will make weight because they almost at weight right now. They're going to work on a few things. They're going to take their time. They got almost 2 months, so it's no rush. Earl Spence said Mikey Garcia now starting to look flabby. Maybe the testing started, huh? Maybe USADA or VADA, I don't know which one they're using, but maybe the testing's about to start. You know how you had that surgery, what they call it, liposuction, or, you know, to take the fat off of you, whatever. You know, you look thin, but you're flabby. You know, you got to tighten up that fat and everything, you know. So maybe this testing started. Now, I'm not saying that Mikey Garcia was doing anything, but it's mighty strange now. If the testing started, I might be wrong, but if the test started, then maybe, just maybe, Mikey don't want to take that chance. Now, Victor Conte, being a convicted felon, he don't care. You know, he don't care about you. He don't care about Mikey Garcia. You know? So, hey, you know, try this. This might mask it. No, I won't take no chances. Because, look, when it's said and done, I always had respect for Mikey Garcia. I did. I always thought he was the perfect fighter. If my son was interested in boxing, you know, I would show him Mikey Garcia tape. You know, if you cut off some damn dreadlocks he got. But I would show him Mikey Garcia tape. He don't do anything great. He don't do anything fancy. But he do everything just about right. He's very technical. He get it cornered. You know how to jab his way and circle out. He's very balanced. He's very committed to his punches. Remember when I said you're supposed to punch with your guy? Well, he gonna punch with you. If he get rocked, he ain't gonna move. He gonna keep that punch going. And that's what happened with that Lipinette fight. He has just got there a little harder than Lipinette's. And Lipinette's eye got busted and he got knocked down. But you have to understand, he fighting another guy. He going up 2 weight classes. I say 1, but he's going to 2 weight classes. And he fighting a guy named Earl Spence Jr. Sure, I get it. He's expecting Earl to come out with body shots, because that's Earl pretty much go to. He's the body snatcher, he says. But just what if? What if he go in his bag of tricks and pull out something else and we see a different Earl Spence? What will Mikey do? I never seen Mikey change up. He always fought the same way. Before he had problems with Top Rank and afterwards. Mikey always fought the same way. Now, I seen Earl Spence pretty much fight the same way too. But Earl Spence said, and I quote, and you know my word, I motherfucking quote, that he doesn't have to use what's in his toolbox or bag of tricks, whatever you want to call it, because he listens to his coach. And what he does, it normally works. And it normally get them out of there before he can use what he want to use. So don't be surprised if you see a different Earl Spence. Earl Spence knows who he fighting. Derek James said this is the first technical fighter Earl ever faced. So don't expect him just to go to the body. Because me, you, my grandmama, everybody know Earl goes to the body. My grandmother passed, I just was using as an example. But everybody know he go to the body. So what if he just hear me out. Now, what if he change it up? And let's say he already boxed, but you know, maybe he might switch to orthodox or something like that. You know, it would confuse the hell out of Mikey Garcia because his plan is, how can I get off the ropes and how can I avoid the body shots? Because that's all they look at, what Earl has done. Remember, you can't change that much in one fight or two fights. So you don't need to go back 10 fights and look at film for 10 years ago and all that shit. All you gotta do is look at film for 2 fights ago at least, at the most. A fighter can't learn that much in 1 or 2 training camps. No, to fight differently. But you can learn enough with your ring IQ that Mikey has and Earl has. Eric Jenkins said Victor Conte is a mad salesman of lab technology. It ain't natural. It ain't good. No, it's not. Like I keep telling everybody, Victor Conte had no degree in chemistry. He don't have no degree in pharmaceuticals. He not no pharmacist. He might picked up a piece of paper that the local jail got with the community college, and that's it. Because he was in the penitentiary. He was in a federal penitentiary at that. He only did 4 months. Now, for people that have been to jail, people that have been from the hood like me, you know when a guy get caught with all that shit and you only do 4 months, either what? You tell him or you owe them something. Wink, wink. We know he told on Lance Armstrong. We know the history. Everything's public record. You can ask for it anytime you want. Just give them the county and the state. Trust me, I did it before. So, but I think Mikey's gonna play it safe. I don't think he's gonna be on anything. Matter of fact, I think he just messing with Earl. But now Mikey is trying to crack jokes on Earl. See, when people do that, like Adrian Broner try to call Mikey Mickey, Playhouse, and stuff like that, that means they scared. That means they nervous. Sure, you can crack jokes all you want to. But when you see they serious, when you see that they not cracking jokes on you, then it's time to worry. Because once you step in that ring, everything you learn in sparring and stuff is going to be different. Even the gloves going to be different. They're going to be smaller. Keep in mind, these are the 2 best technical fighters right now that I can see. Kellen Pratt, he's not bad either. See, at first, this fight was like, oh yeah, Mikey, are you crazy? He's too big. Even Robert Garcia said that. Oh, he's too damn big. Oh, God damn it. Mikey, no. Even his father said, no, you can't be. Now, here we come. The tide is starting to turn now. See, it went from 1%, now it's up to 40. Because people now giving Mikey a chance. Why? Because Robert Garcia said, well, at first I didn't see what Mikey see because I was looking in as a fan. But now as I'm looking in as a trainer for a fighter that's going to fight my brother, then I analyzed and watched the tape 12, 13 times. Now I see what Mikey sees. Which is a bunch of bullshit. He don't see nothing. He see that green. Yeah. Now, if you're talking about the head movement, because Earl doesn't move his head, why would you move your head if you coming in with a high guard? Which Earl does most of the time. He come in as a high guard. He goes forward. And don't think he can't fight on the back foot because he can't fight on the back foot. Mikey, can he fight on the back foot? Yes, a little bit. But Earl's feet is faster. See, I don't want to hear that Earl Spence won, but Mikey's still standing there at the 12th round. But Earl Spence won by a unanimous decision. I don't want to hear the Mikey people saying that Earl been figured out. Oh, Earl been figured out. Earl ain't that bad. Earl ain't the boogeyman no more. This and that. No, I don't want to hear that shit. It's just that when you fight another technical fighter, just like Floyd Mayweather fighting Manny Pacquiao, you have to watch that fighter good. See, when you're inches away from a fighter, you got to be on your defense. You can't throw no silly punches. You got to place your punches just right. You can't try to take his head off. You're going to get countered. See, it might be a boring fight to some people, but if you're a boxing fan, you'll see the technicians at work. I'm talking about technicians with an S at work. They both gonna be trying to figure each other out. That's what Jamel Charlo should have done. But he wanted to sit out on his punches and take my man's head off, Harrison's head off. But you know, sometimes you just can't do that. Sometimes the knockout is not there. You don't look for the knockout. You let the knockout come to you. Now, what about punch placement? Now, if you punch and you place your punches just right, a very accurate puncher, then you got something going. Earl is a great punchman placement. He placed his punches just right. Actually, after the Kempo fight, he said he always go to the body first to test it out. Now, if the guy said, then if the guy said, or if the guy moved back, then he know that, okay, I'm going to work on this body for a minute. You know, he said that's how he tests him out. You know, not my word, that's his. And you know what? Ocampo went down with a body shot right under the heart. Punch placement. Do it every time. See, one thing about it, we were talking just the other night, and it was on a collaboration channel, and one thing about body punching, they have all the vital organs. All the vital organs. It doesn't matter. It doesn't matter what you take. PEDs, whatever. the strength and conditioning coach for Earl Spence, Blu-ray. He said it doesn't matter. Earl is not worried if he's taking something from snack. Go right ahead. Do what you do. Do you. Because it doesn't matter. You still feel that pain. PEDs don't take away pain. It just builds you up. That's all. Then your body got your liver, got your pancreas, you got all the vital organs in there. That's why that shit hurt when you go to the body. I mean, when you really sit down on the body. And please, people, stop playing around with these PEDs. They go to your brain cells. Why do you think you see people angry, mean, jumping on their mama and their girlfriend? Because they're on steroids. PED, performance-enhancing drug, is the correct pronunciation. But they would mess your heart up. They would blow your heart. They ain't no different than street drugs. That's why I said I thought Mikey Garcia was smarter than that. Now, I'm not saying he's doing anything, but I guarantee you it's around him. Every time he walk in that facility, I bet it's there. And you don't get big like that in no 1 week. A fighter told me one time to get a 6-pack or even an 8-pack. You don't get that in 1 month. You don't get that in 6 months. That come out to years of sit-ups, years of tightening it up, years of doing it constantly. See, I got abs. I got one big ab. Shit. That's what I got. I got one big ab. God damn it. So yeah, that's gonna be a good fight. Now, before I go, I have to talk about this Julian J. Rock and Jared Hurd. Great technician, Julian J. Rock. He's very good with his hands. Actually, when he was fighting Charlo, I think he was closing in. You know, I think he was like a point down. And he was getting to Charlo. Technically, too. He was hitting him cleanly. But he got carried away. Other words, he was feeling good. He was feeling it. But you forget, you got a live man in front of you. He ain't hurt. You just got some good shots in on him. You just won a couple more rounds. That's it. Then there you go. See, the Charlos, they are very disciplined fighters. That's why I didn't like the way Jamel lost. Because he fights better than that. Jamal fights better than that. But with Jamal, I can understand. Him and his brother, they share the same DNA. So when his brother lost, he felt that. Yes, he felt that. I know a set of twins. They feel when another one is depressed, where another one is hurt or feel bad, you know. And I'm serious about this, you know. I mean, I really feel bad for, you know. I mean, Jamal was looking like he was at a funeral if I didn't know better. And that can mess with your mind. Yes, it can. Especially when you've been together since birth. You share the same DNA. You live right by each other. You do everything together. So, you know, they need to separate, not as brothers, not as twins, but they have to have their own identity. They have to have their own friends. Because Jamal friends is your male friends. Have separate friends. Have separate lives. The wives, they don't mind. They go with the program. I'm quite sure they do too. So it is what it is. So with that, Jarrett Hurd, he is not, I repeat, he is not that technical like J-Rock. He trips over his feet because he had big feet. He a big man. You know, I get it. You know, but he is one of those fighters that don't have no coordination, no defensive skills. But he's getting better. Each fight, he's getting better, better, and better. Now, who he remind you of? I'll give you a minute. Who he remind you of that never had any experience whatsoever? Deontay Wilder. Deontay Wilder, when he was an amateur, he was slipping on his own feet, you know. he wasn't thinking about boxing, really. And when you find you get paid for this shit, you know, hey, let me try this out. And he made the Olympic team and he won. He medaled, put it that way. It was a bronze, but he medaled. Then he started getting better and better. It's just like a lump of clay. You build it up. You keep building it up. Like Jarrett Hurd. He got the stamina. He can go 12. Matter of fact, he reminded me of Earl Spence too. Once that engine get revved up and that engine started getting hot, oh boy, that engine's gonna go. But he got to work on that defense. See, if Jarrett Hurd don't start working on his defense, he's gonna end up not be able to speak correctly when he get down there my age. Because he walks straight in, he'll take the punches, he cover that cross arm protecting like Joe Frazier used to do. Remember how Joe Frazier, he didn't have no guard up. His guard was putting his arm across his chest and go in like that and ducking and weaving, ducking and weaving. Well, Jarrett Hurd does the same thing. Somebody got to learn and teach him what a stance is. Southpaw stance or orthodox stance, doesn't matter. They got to teach him how to hold both of his hands up. It's called a guard. He have to learn how to put up his guards. I know he's young. I know he's strong. And he pretty much will beat J-Rock. I'm going to be honest with you. Because he one of those fighters in the late rounds. He gets stronger and stronger and stronger. Landy Lara, very, very ring technician. He was shorter, and he fought a hell of a fight that night. He did. You know, and kudos to him. Y'all hit that like button too. I forgot about that. Y'all hit the like button, you know, and hit that subscribe button if you haven't subscribed. And that Jarrett Hurd, he's relentless. I mean, he's just strong. Take punches, flush at the head. Still keep coming, no problem. Round 5, still get painted, but keep coming. Then he start making his move around 8 or 9 and start just throwing punches. Sometimes he slap his punches. But he's strong enough where even a slap punch would probably knock you across the ring. Now, they said, what about Jarrett Hurd and Charlo? Well, Charlo is more technician and fighter than him. But is he stronger than Charlo? Is Charlo stronger than him? Because he ain't going to knock out Jarrett Hurd. No, that ain't going to happen. He's just too strong and too big. That's not going to happen. So that's a good fight to be made. So I'm talking about Jamal, not Jamel. So I think that's a good fight to be made. Will it be made? We don't know. But I am looking forward or towards a lot of fights this year. A lot of fights mean more and more boxing fans. Then when you have more and more boxing fans, you have more and more videos, live streams, and subscribers. So bring it on. So, but I'll be back probably at this same time tomorrow. So with that, that's all I have for you. And I am KQKC, place to be, boxing. Now, once you subscribe to my channel, just hit the notification bell. And you get notified each and every time I do a live stream or a video. Now, okay, Deontay Wilder. Okay, you got that right? Yep. Aaron Jenkins, peace, family. Okay. Ancestral Rage, peace. That's Curtis Anderson. Scrapbook Boxing, peace, salute. Hey, y'all check out Scrapbook Boxing, man. You know, good brother. You know, Aaron Jenkins, J-Rock, and Hurd is a really good fight. May the best man win. Yeah, you're right. You know, it is one good fight, but, you know, a Brown on boxing, what's happening, my brother? Facts. Look what happened to Cyborg, for example. Okay, Eric Jenkins. Victor Conti is a man. Okay, I read that one. Okay, Scrapbook Boxing. Okay. Oh, okay. Happy birthday to me. Okay, thanks, man. I appreciate that. Yeah, it's Friday, though, but I appreciate it. I take it now, shit. Yeah. But, hey, I'm 52, and I lived a good life, man, so far, and I'm just blessed. So, Scrapbook Boxing, salute Curtis Anderson. Okay. Yeah, y'all check out Scrapbook Boxing, man, you know. And, hey, if you haven't subscribed, subscribe to KQKC, you know, and, you know, you subscribe to me, I'll subscribe to you. How about that? So, get that done. And what's going on, Snowman B? Just getting off of work, huh? Okay. Nothing good, man. I'm just closing it down right now. But I'm glad you popped in. You just enough time to hit that like button. But hey, that's Stormy B. He's a good brother, and he's more of a actually he was a boxing coach. He's here from Chicago too, where I'm at. So a lot of people think KQKC means Kansas City. No, it doesn't. Once I reach 500 subs, I'll tell y'all exactly what it means. It's near and dear to my heart. So that's a good hint, put it that way. So no, I'm from the south side of Chicago. So, but with that's all I have. Unless y'all have any questions, I'm free to answer them. Anybody have any questions about any fight coming up? But I am so glad that we get a chance to let the promoters fight over dates on fights. When the last time you seen that? You know, trying to cover all these dates and everything. And one thing about it, when the last time the UK get a chance to watch a fight for free? PBC and Al Heyman is giving them that this Saturday. While we pay $74.99 for HD and $64.99 for standard definition. But they don't pay nothing. But that's okay. Because they've been hoodwinked and bamboozled so many times and led astray by Mr. Eddie Hearn that they deserve it. They deserve it. You got to pay just to watch a fight? That's not pay-per-view. Because, see, pay-per-view is a special super fight that comes on maybe twice or 3 times a year. But other fights, you have other channels that you can watch. But they don't have that in the UK. No matter what fight you watch, you're going to have to pay $25. And that's not right. I don't think it's right. So, I mean, they don't have the bounce. They don't have the Fox. They don't have Fox Sports 1. You know, they have a Showtime affiliate. But, but that's, and I'm happy for them. I am. I really am. Because Al Heyman has done a good thing. He has. See, everybody said, well, Al Heyman at? Where Al Heyman at? This and that, this and that. Well, Al Heyman doing what Al Heyman does. He's back in some office with the shades pulled down, with a computer, with a calculator, with a pen, and some paper, and trying to figure out how he can make that money stretch, and how much he can pay for that, and how much this fight is going to get, how much this fight is going to. I mean, Al Heyman is doing what Al Heyman does. And don't think he just give fighters money for their purses. He had looked out on some personal level on some of the fighters. Floyd Mayweather called him his second father. Leo Santa Cruz named his unforgotten son after Al Heyman. Isn't that something? A Mexican named his son after a black man? Woo! Woo-wee! That's something. That's something different, too. Yes, sir. It is. But, I appreciate everybody in the chat. I hope everybody hit that like button. And KQKC will be throwing down a couple more videos for you all. All right? Now, I do a little research on one, but I think I have the idea and everything ready for the other one. So I say 4 a day or more. That's what I mean. KQKC always keep his word. Like I said, if you subscribe to me, I'm going to subscribe to you. I give my word and I keep my word. So, salute to Kurt. I appreciate you, man, checking in, brother. Kurt, good man. He knows boxing. He has a good family. And Stormy B, man, good brother too. He knows his boxing. What? Matter of fact, everybody in the chat are good people. That's one thing I can say. They all are good brothers. So anyway, tomorrow I will probably do the same time because tomorrow Blue Blood is coming on at 8 o'clock when I usually come on. So maybe I will come on at the same time I did today. I think I came on around 2:30, 2:35, something like that. Well, whenever World Breaker goes off in Kirk, that's when I'll come on. Put it that way. So then fight KQKC salute in the chat. Hey, what's going on, underrated daughter? Just about to click off. But that's what I come on right after World Breaker and Kurt. And I think Best Fight the Best come on at 4, if I'm not mistaken. Anyway, I still got plenty of time. So I'll come on after World Breaker and Curtis tomorrow. All right? So with that, I'm KQKC Boxing. And if you haven't subscribed to my channel, feel free to do it now or tomorrow, tonight, anytime. Because I need your new channel. And I'm trying to make my bones in the LDBC. So with that, That's all I got for you. Peace and love. So I'll catch you later.